Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In the video that I have for you today, I will be organizing my pantry. So I will be putting all the food that we have in our house into OXO containers and acrylic bins. Thank you for watching today's video, and please subscribe and please press the like button if you like today's video. Okay guys, so these are the products that I bought to organize my pantry. I don't know if I'll need more or if I bought enough, but I can always, I live close to St. Louis, so we have a container store, we have IKEA, we have lots of home goods, lots of TJ Maxx, lots of Ross, lots of Marshalls. So if I need to go buy anything, I can just run up to one of those stores. I'm a school teacher, so we're on spring break this week, so I'm busy all throughout the week. So this week I have time because we're on spring break. So I bought all these. I collected this stuff in over a few months, and actually my husband bought me a lot of this stuff whenever he just saw it at Marshalls, Home Goods. We got most of the stuff from Home Goods and Marshalls, some of the stuff from Ross. So he knew I was into OXO, so every time he saw it, he was so sweet and just bought me some things. And then on this side I have the bins, and then another OXO set. And I don't know if I'm gonna need all these or not. And I can always use these in other places in my house if I don't use all of this stuff. And so this is what I'm working with. Hopefully it's enough. If it's not, like I said, I can just run up to the store. I really wanted the glass bamboo lids, but my boys are 13 and 8. So they get their own snacks and all that, and I just don't want them to accidentally drop anything. But maybe once it's just my husband and myself, when we're empty nesters, I'll switch to like the glass jars with the bamboo lids. So I think those look really pretty. But for now, it's gonna be OXO containers. And then tonight I'll be washing all these containers, and I'll be going through my island. Our pantry is like a walk through in our laundry room, so we don't have one like in our kitchen, but I really like to have all our food all together. So I'll be going through this island cabinet, which is like snack central, but I know it's a lot of stuff that needs to be thrown away that's expired, so I'll be doing that tonight. I'll be washing the containers tonight, and then I have to go through this drawer, which is, oh my goodness, a disaster. It's like baking goods, pastas, rice, it's stuff all back in there, ramen, and then the stuff in my pantry. And then I have, when it was COVID, I mean, it still is COVID, but at the height of it, at the beginning, I bought a lot of like things that you can store for a while, and I'll be putting it in this cabinet, and then the pots and pans, I'll put it in the island. And I'll see how I like having our food all in one spot, but even though it's not in the kitchen, but it might make more sense just in one spot. All right, so I'm gonna get started on washing all these containers. It's my youngest son, wants to be on camera. I'm gonna get started on washing all the containers, and then I'll be bringing out the food, sitting it. I'm gonna put the overflow food right here because it'll go in that cabinet. And then I'm gonna throw away all expired food and just sit food out in categories. Alrighty. All right, let's get started. Also, before we get started, I'm like a planner. So I made a list. Even though in my head I knew what I wanted to do, I still made a list so I wouldn't forget. So I got my getting started, my Pantry Organization, things I want to organize and what they'll go in. It's just something extra I did. And so, all right, let's get started. please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Antoinette. I've been married to my husband, Chris, for almost 16 years. We have 2 wonderful boys together, one who's 13 and one who's 8. And I love to clean, organize, declutter, anything like that. I love to do it. I'm also a school teacher. I've been teaching for almost 16 years also. So if you need any motivation to clean, organize, or declutter, or you just like watching people clean, organize, or declutter, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for watching today's video. Okay, so I just got done washing all these OXO containers. So these are the OXO containers I'm working with, filling my things in my pantry with. And I did go back and wipe off the lids. I didn't want the seal getting wet because I know that takes a long time to dry. So I did wipe those off, and I'm gonna wait for those to dry. And then these are the other containers that I have to use. Like I said, I have a 13-year-old boy and an 8-year-old boy, so they're constantly eating when we're home. So right now, so that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I finished washing all those containers. I'm gonna just wipe down these containers because no open food is gonna go in them. And then I'm going to take all the food out and set it up on wherever I can find room, probably like on my dining room table and my kitchen island, and maybe that little space over there. And that's all I'm gonna do tonight. So washing this stuff, because it's 9:35. So that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Washing this stuff, wiping this stuff out, setting all the food out, going through and throwing away expired food, and setting all the food out in categories. So I have this cabinet to go through, which is basically the snack cabinet. I have this cabinet to go through, which is like dry goods. I have some stuff in this cabinet, like canned goods. It's so much stuff to go through. Then I haven't even made it into the pantry yet. Okay, so I also have the pantry stuff to go through. All of this. This is like that overflow food that I was talking about that I had to put in that one cabinet. This middle section is more so of small electronics and just things like that. There's some drinks down here, but this section is the food and snacks, just overflow of things. And so I'm gonna take all this stuff out, go sit it on the counter in categories. Okay, so I've done all of what I'm gonna do tonight. It's like 11:30. I got these shelves cleared off except like my husband's drinks, some dyed green tea, and then these paper products. I got my small appliances up here. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna clean these shelves off. I'm gonna move these drinks out. Clean the shelves real good because look how disgusting that is. I'm gonna clean all these shelves. Then I'm going to work on putting all of this food into the pantry. Earlier tonight, I wiped those out and I washed all of those OXO containers. And then this is my kitchen island. And as you can see, I got like multiples of stuff and I still got like open condiments. So this stuff is gonna go into overflow. Off camera, I did an overflow because it was just too much to keep doing on camera. But I did that overflow of like box goods just in case things get shut down again. And then that overflow of just like extra things and just in case things get shut down again. This is like canned goods all the way back there and condiments. So I can see like I have like 3 syrups and 2 oils, and I still have some syrups and oils open. I got ketchups, apple sauces. But most of this stuff is gonna go, like all this stuff will go into like the OXO containers. And then my dining room table is full of stuff. That's why I'm so glad I'm doing my pantry, because I think I pulled out like 5 boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios that weren't even open, and like tons of these fruit snacks, tons of them. And the reason being is because my kids, they have to take their lunch to school. So in our pantry is like lunch foods and then foods they eat here and snack food. So that's why it looks like it's so much stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do in the morning when I wake up. I'm gonna start putting all this stuff away. Let's see, it is 11:26. So I'm gonna go to bed. All right, see you in the morning. Guys, if you like green tea and you haven't tried the Arizona green tea, it is so good. We find it at Walmart, but it's hard to find. So whenever we find it, we buy 3 or 4 cases of it. And I actually found this tall, skinny one at Aldi, and I bought a couple cases because they're so hard to find, but they are so good. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just writing what it is just for my kids' sake with a dry erase marker just in case it changes or something. But on the bottom, I'm just writing the expiration date. And since the OXO containers have the little feet on them, the expiration date won't get rubbed off. So this is just what I'm doing right here. Okay, so what I'm doing now is when I did put the rice in this container, that's the ingredients, not the ingredients, the directions. And I know how to cook it. I don't need the directions, but if I was to cook more servings than what I usually do, I would need the directions for it. So I'm just putting that on there just in case I cook more or less than I usually cook. Okay, so this is what I got done so far. I put all this stuff in the OSO containers, put it on the shelves. By the way, this is a makeshift pantry that I made. We put up a wall in our laundry room, and that way we had a pantry. So these are literally just bookcases from Target. I have to go back to the store and get some things. I know I probably would. I might get some tiered shelves for the drinks. I have drinks. I want to put the heavier stuff on bottom, so drinks are here, and then drinks are there, and then canned goods. I have to go back and I have one little tiered canned goods stand. I'm gonna go back and get another one, and then I have this. I don't like how these stick out. I have 3 of those. I might replace those with this shorter one and then use these for my fridge organization. I don't know. Okay. This middle area is the snacks. And then this area, I have to go back and get more bins for. I think it's going to be for like dinner things. And then here are condiments. And then I put a little one here for like bacon stuff. So I have stuff all over. So this is what I have to get containers for, the acrylic bins. I have to get a bigger one for chips, and I might get an under the shelf basket for the bread. We don't eat a lot of bread. Like, we never even go through a loaf. So I wind up wasting more bread than I buy, but I have to get a bigger bin for chips, and I don't know, I might refill these as needed. I don't know yet. I have to get a skinnier bin for that. And then all this like fast food condiments I want to put in a bin. Ramen. And then I'm fixing spaghetti tonight, so I'm gonna use 2 of these. But these are the shorter ones. I like these because I don't have to break them in a pot in half. That's how I usually do it. And then all these drink mixes need to go in all of this stuff right here. So I had enough OXO containers, but I didn't have enough bins. So this right here it's the overflow of stuff. So I'll make sure, I'm glad I went through everything. I'll make sure I pull from this stuff in this stockpile before I go shopping again. And like this stockpile, this cabinet is fully stocked. This is for if anything happens again where we can't get to the store. I'll make sure I keep that. That should last us. It's stuff all the way back there for about a month. So I'm gonna make sure I don't go in that one, but I'm gonna pull from this one before I go grocery shopping anymore because I had so much of the same thing. Alrighty, that's all I'm gonna do today. I'll go to the store tomorrow, and then we'll finish the video up. My 13-year-old loves cereal, so I don't think I have enough room, and he eats all of this. I don't think I have enough room to put these in a pantry, but after tomorrow, I'll see. If not, it can just stay here. It's not a big deal. Okay, so this is the final day of the pantry. I had to go to Home Goods to get things for these items because I didn't have enough storage containers. So this is stuff I got from Home Goods. I got, let me see, 4 of those large ones, 2 under the shelf baskets, 2 3-tier, one of these. I was thinking about putting like fast food condiments in it. And then 2 of these. I wanted another one of these because 3 of my bins I have in there right now are too long. So I always see these at Ross and Home Goods, but they didn't have any more today, and none at Marshalls and none at Ross. So so whenever I find these somewhere else, I'll swap out those other ones that are too long because that just drives me crazy with those sticking out like that. All right, so I'm getting ready to put this stuff in bins and then put it in a pantry, and we will be done. Okay, guys, I think I finally finished. I have these two risers. I'll probably mess around with it. I don't know. I just like how risers look. I can always use them in my kitchen cabinet somewhere. But we are done with the pantry for now. So a quick overview. Here are some of the appliances. My crock pot is still in the kitchen. I'll have to get it. It's in a shelf. It's in the cabinet above the refrigerator. So over here, tortillas up there, ramen. My son, he said that the ramen had to be this way. He didn't like how it was the other way. He said it looked cringy. So I turned it this way. It looks better. I'm gonna take the stickers off. I just want to make sure I liked how it looked. So all the food packets, drink mixes. I don't even know why we have so many of these drink mixes. Mini donuts. My younger son and my husband love this kind. Popcorn. This is just more of the dinner section. And then there's my condiment tray. I love how that looks. So nice. And then those are the condiments on turntables. Down here, sorry guys, I can't scoot back. It's a up close view. The washer and dryer is directly behind me. But down here, the bread is on this one. Then canned goods. I might get an expandable riser. I couldn't find one today. That's what I went looking for. So it could extend all the way over. But that's okay. I can always get that. So they're the canned goods. Some of them, a lot of them are in overstock. And then here are some lunch and food items, bag chips. Well, these bags, when I go to refill these, I don't know if these big bags are gonna fit in here. So I might go to Walmart, since they have the home edit line there, and get two of the bigger tubs. But, okay, and then there's some more chips, more lunch stuff, some breakfast things, Pop-Tarts and breakfast bars, more lunch and snack things. And these are the longer bins I was talking about. I don't like how these hang over. So I'll go get 3 more of these and put these and the breakfast bars and Pop-Tarts in so they won't hang off of there. And I can always use them somewhere else when I do the refrigerator. And then more snacks. Like I said, I still have so many fruit snacks in overstock. And that's why I'm glad I finally organized the pantry, because I had so much stuff that I had already had some of. And I always make a list for everything, but I guess I just kept adding. I thought they were getting eaten, but no. Here, I might do labels. I wrote on here with dry erase, because when if my son comes in here, for some reason, he doesn't eat sugar on things, but if for some reason he did, I wanted both of them to know that this was sugar. I didn't want them to accidentally grab the flour or the pancake mix. So that's why I wrote on there. But I like how the clean look of it looks. So, and then some more, and then I moved the drinks all to this one shelf. My kids' water stays in the refrigerator. They drink bottled water, and they like those diet green teas too, and those green teas, but the soda is my husband's. All right, thank you guys. Okay guys, so I just came from my local Walmart and I found these. I know I said I was done, but yesterday I said I might move the cereal from out the kitchen into the pantry. So I found these, and in my local Walmart they were on clearance already for $5. So this is the cereal that these are huge. I can't remember. Oh, these are 32 cups. So they're huge compared to these, but I'll just pour in as much as I can at a time until all of those are finished. And I don't know if these are at every Walmart or clearance. Where I live in a small town in Illinois, so it's a small Walmart and things get clearance fast there, so they can keep getting in new inventory. So I couldn't pass these up for $5. I think they're normally $8. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move some stuff around in the pantry, and I'm gonna fill these tonight. I'm gonna wash these, and then tomorrow I'll show you all me filling them up and putting them in the pantry. So here, this is what I always do when I open cereal. I cut the bottom and then poured the bottom first so that all the crumbs are not in the top in the containers. It just looks gross to me. That's just how I do it. Okay, so this is an overview of how the pantry looks, and seriously, I'm done this time. I like to play around with things, so I might not be done, but for this video, I am done this time, and I like how it looks. I think it turned out well. Thanks so very much for watching today's video.